The history and evolution of cinnamon toast with milk chocolate. The history. Cinnamon toast has been a popular treat for centuries, with origins dating back to medieval Europe. The combination of bread, cinnamon, and sugar was commonly enjoyed by the wealthy, as spices like cinnamon were rare and expensive. It was often considered a delicacy in aristocratic households. By the 19th and early 20th centuries, cinnamon toast became a household staple in Europe and North America, especially as sugar and cinnamon became more widely available. It was often prepared as a simple, affordable treat using buttered toast, sugar, and cinnamon, making it a favorite among children and families. The addition of milk chocolate is a more modern indulgence. Chocolate itself dates back to the Mesoamerican civilizations, where the Aztecs and Mayans consumed cacao as a bitter, spiced drink. However, milk chocolate wasn't invented until Daniel Peter and Henri Nestlé developed it in the late 19th century in Switzerland. Pairing cinnamon toast with melted or grated milk chocolate likely emerged in the 20th century, influenced by the popularity of churros con chocolate in Spain and Latin America, the rise of sweet breakfast foods and comfort snacks in the US and Europe, the increasing accessibility of chocolate spreads like Nutella, cultural significance, the comfort food appeal. Cinnamon toast itself is a nostalgic treat, often associated with childhood breakfasts, comfort snacks, and easy home cooking. Adding milk chocolate enhances the indulgence, making it more of a dessert-like treat rather than just a breakfast item. The global variations. Spain and Latin America, similar to churros con chocolate, which features fried dough coated in cinnamon sugar and dipped in thick hot chocolate. France has pain perdu, French toast, which sometimes includes cinnamon and chocolate toppings. US and UK cinnamon toast with chocolate is a hybrid of classic cinnamon sugar toast and modern chocolate desserts. Breakfast versus dessert debate. Some cultures embrace it as a breakfast item, especially in households where sweet breakfasts like pancakes, French toast, or pastries are common. Others view it as a dessert or indulgent snack, comparable to chocolate-drizzled pastries or sweet croissants. The economic aspects. Market growth for cinnamon and chocolate products. The cinnamon industry is valued at over $1 billion globally, with major production coming from Indonesia, Sri Lanka, and Vietnam. Milk chocolate remains one of the most consumed chocolate types worldwide, with a global chocolate market projected to reach $200 billion plus by 2030. Growth is fueled by increasing demand for premium chocolate, organic spices, and artisanal food products. Affordable yet premium potential. Basic cinnamon toast with chocolate can be an inexpensive homemade treat, requiring only bread, butter, cinnamon, sugar, and chocolate. However, high-end variations, using artisanal milk chocolate, brioche, sourdough, or organic cinnamon, have led to premium-priced cafe offerings. Retail and branding trends. Big brands have capitalized on cinnamon chocolate flavors, introducing products like cinnamon-flavored cereals with chocolate, e.g., Cinnamon Toast Crunch Churros, Choco Cinnamon Cereals. Cinnamon chocolate bars like Lindt or Ghirardelli. Chocolate spreads with cinnamon flavors. Cafes and bakeries have also embraced this trend with chocolate-drizzled cinnamon pastries, toasts, and churros. Conclusion. Cinnamon toast with milk chocolate is a fusion of tradition and indulgence, combining a historic spice with one of the world's most beloved sweet ingredients. It has roots in medieval Europe, ties to Latin American and Spanish desserts, and a strong presence in modern comfort food culture. Economically, it spans affordable homemade treats to luxury cafe experiences, benefiting from the ongoing growth in the cinnamon, chocolate, and sweet breakfast markets. The recipe. A warm, crispy, and indulgent treat that's perfect for breakfast, dessert, or a snack. Ingredients. 2 slices of bread, brioche, sourdough, or regular white bread. 2 tablespoons of softened butter. 1 teaspoon cinnamon. 1½ tablespoons granulated sugar, or brown sugar for a deeper flavor. 1/4 teaspoon vanilla extract, optional for extra flavor. 1/4 cup milk chocolate, chopped or chips. 1 tablespoon heavy cream or milk to melt the chocolate. Pinch of salt to enhance the flavor. Instructions. Preheat oven or toaster. Set your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit 190 degrees Celsius, or use a toaster oven for a quicker option. Prepare the cinnamon butter. In a small bowl, mix softened butter, cinnamon, sugar, and vanilla extract. Toast the bread. Spread the cinnamon butter evenly on both sides of the bread. Place on a baking sheet and toast for 10 to 12 minutes, or 5 to 7 minutes in a toaster oven, until golden and crispy. Melt the chocolate. In a small heat-proof bowl, combine milk chocolate and heavy cream or milk. Microwave in 15-second intervals, stirring in between, until smooth. Add a tiny pinch of salt to enhance the chocolate flavor. Assemble and serve. Drizzle or spread the melted chocolate over the warm cinnamon toast. Optional. Sprinkle with extra cinnamon, crushed nuts, or sea salt for an added crunch. Serve warm and enjoy with a cup of coffee, tea, or warm milk. Serving ideas. Serve with whipped cream or a scoop of vanilla ice cream for dessert. Pair with fresh strawberries or banana slices for a fruity twist. Turn it into a French toast variation by dipping the bread in an egg mixture before toasting. Best store-bought alternatives. If you'd rather buy ready-made cinnamon toast-inspired treats, here are some great options. Cinnamon Toast Crunch Chocolate Churros Cereal. A crunchy cereal version that combines cinnamon and chocolate flavors. Brioche Pusquière Chocolate Chip Brioche Rolls. Soft French brioche with hints of cinnamon and chocolate pieces. Cinnamon Sugar Toast Toppers. Pre-made spreads like Nutella Cinnamon Edition. Some brands sell cinnamon sugar butter spreads that can be used to make toast faster. Artisan Bakery Chocolate Cinnamon Pastries, e.g., Pain au Chocolate with Cinnamon. Found in gourmet bakeries or online delivery services. Serve warm and enjoy. Do you love learning about the history of food? Want to see more delicious deep dives into culinary culture? Then don't forget to subscribe to Knowledge Void and hit that notification bell so you never miss a bite. If you want to help support the channel and keep these mouth-watering videos coming, consider joining my Patreon. You'll get exclusive content, behind-the-scenes insights, and even more tasty history. Click the link in the description to become a patron today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next delicious episode.
The history, culture, and recipe of chocolate chip cherry breakfast biscuits. The history. Breakfast biscuits have evolved from traditional European biscuits, which are more like cookies in the US, and American-style biscuits, which are soft and flaky. The concept of biscuits as a breakfast item dates back to medieval Europe, where hard biscuits and scones were commonly eaten with tea or coffee. The British introduced sweet biscuits in the 19th century, which later evolved into digestive biscuits, shortbread, and tea biscuits. American influence. In the US, biscuits took a different form, becoming fluffy, buttery, and often savory. However, the introduction of sweet and portable biscuits started with brands like Belvita and Nutri-Grain in the early 2000s, marketing them as a healthy, on-the-go breakfast alternative. Chocolate Chips and Cherries Edition. Chocolate chips were introduced in 1938 with the invention of Toll House cookies, later becoming a staple ingredient in many baked goods. Dried cherries were added to bakery items due to their tart sweet flavor, which pairs well with chocolate. The combination of chocolate and cherries has historical roots in Black Forest cake, Germany, and other European confections. By the 21st century, chocolate chip cherry breakfast biscuits became a popular product in supermarkets, appealing to consumers looking for convenient, slightly sweet, and nutritious breakfast options. Cultural significance. The rise of breakfast on the go. Breakfast biscuits are part of the modern grab-and-go food trend, catering to busy professionals, students, and fitness-conscious individuals. They became an alternative to cereal bars, pastries, and energy bars. Health perception versus indulgence. Many brands market them as a healthy or balanced option, even when they contain chocolate. Some versions use whole grains, fiber, and natural sweeteners to make them nutrient-dense while still tasting indulgent. Popularity across regions. In Europe, biscuits are more commonly paired with tea or coffee, often replacing toast. In North America, they are seen as an alternative to granola bars, muffins, and breakfast cookies. In Asia, similar products exist, often featuring matcha, red bean, or fruit flavors instead of chocolate. Aspects. Growing market for breakfast snacks. The global breakfast biscuit market has grown significantly, with a projected value of over $15 billion by 2030. Major brands like Belvita, Nature Valley, and Quaker dominate the space, but artisanal and organic brands are gaining traction. Premiumization of ingredients. The demand for higher quality ingredients, e.g. organic oats, fair trade chocolate, and Montmorency cherries, has led to luxury and gourmet breakfast biscuits. Some health-conscious brands focus on gluten-free, low-sugar, and high-protein versions to cater to fitness enthusiasts. Cost and accessibility. Mass-market versions, e.g. Belvita, are affordable, $3-5. Gourmet or organic versions, e.g. Kind, Bob's Red Mill, can cost $6 to $10 per box, appealing to premium consumers. The dried cherry market is more expensive than raisins or cranberries, making cherry-based biscuits slightly pricier. Conclusion. Chocolate chip cherry breakfast biscuits are a modern evolution of traditional biscuits, designed for convenience, taste, and nutrition. They blend European biscuit traditions, American breakfast culture, and global health trends into a marketable, portable meal option. Homemade chocolate chip cherry breakfast biscuits recipe. A nutritious, slightly sweet, and portable breakfast treat packed with oats, dark chocolate chips, and dried cherries. And recipes. Dry ingredients. 1.5 cups whole wheat flour or gluten-free flour blend. Rolled oats adds fiber and texture. Teaspoon baking soda. 1/2 teaspoon baking powder. Salt. 1 teaspoon cinnamon, optional for extra warmth. Wet ingredients. Cup coconut oil or unsalted butter melted. Cup honey or maple syrup, natural sweetness. 1 egg or flax egg for vegan option. 1/4 cup Greek yogurt or unsweetened applesauce, moisture and protein boost. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. 1/2 cup dried cherries, chopped if large. Cup dark or milk chocolate chips. 1/4 cup chopped nuts, pecans or walnuts, optional. Instruction. Reheat P6 watt. Line a baking sheet with parchment paper or lightly grease it. Mix dry ingredients. In a large bowl, whisk together flour, oats, baking soda, baking powder, salt, and cinnamon. Prepare wet ingredients. In a separate bowl, whisk melted coconut oil or butter, honey or maple syrup, egg, yogurt, and vanilla extract until smooth. Wet and dry. Gradually fold the wet ingredients into the dry mixture until a dough forms. Gently fold in chocolate chips, dried cherries, and nuts if using. Gits. Scoop about 2 tablespoons of dough and flatten slightly onto the baking sheet. Space them 1 inch apart, they won't spread much. Bake for 12 to 15 minutes until golden brown. Let cool for 5 minutes before transferring to a wire rack. Store in an airtight container at room temp for 5 days or freeze for up to 2 months. Healthier variations. Gluten-free. Use a gluten-free flour blend instead of wheat flour. Vegan. Replace egg with a flax egg, 1 tablespoon flaxseed meal plus 2 5-spoon water. Keto-friendly. Use almond flour instead of wheat flour, and sugar-free chocolate chips and dried cranberries instead of cherries. With yogurt and honey for a balanced breakfast. Crumbled over smoothie bowls or oatmeal. Dunked in coffee or tea for an energy boost. Love learning about the history of food? Want to see more delicious deep dives into culinary culture? Then don't forget to subscribe to Knowledge Void and hit that notification bell so you never miss a bite. If If you want to help support the channel and keep these mouth-watering videos coming, consider joining my Patreon. You'll get exclusive content, behind-the-scenes insights, and even more tasty history. Click the link in the description to become a patron today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next delicious episode. Shrimp and scallops with bacon. History, culture, and origins. History of shrimp and scallops with bacon. The combination of shrimp, scallops, and bacon is a luxurious yet comforting dish with deep roots in coastal and fine dining cuisines. It blends seafood traditions from Europe and North America with the rich, smoky influence of bacon. Origins of seafood and bacon pairings. Bacon-wrapped seafood has origins in European and American culinary traditions, where salty, fatty meats were paired with lean, delicate proteins. Bacon-wrapped scallops were popularized in French and British fine dining before making their way into American steakhouse menus. The combination of shrimp, scallops, and bacon became a surf and turf fusion, balancing the sweetness of seafood with the smokiness of bacon. New England and coastal influence. Shrimp and scallops thrive in coastal waters, making this dish a natural fit for New England, the Gulf Coast, and Mediterranean cuisines. Scallops have long been a delicacy in regions like Maine, Canada, and France, while shrimp has been a staple in southern U.S. and Asian cuisine. Bacon was introduced as a preservative method in early American colonies, later evolving into a gourmet ingredient in modern fusion cuisine. Modern steakhouse and fine dining adaptation. The dish gained popularity in upscale steakhouses, where bacon-wrapped scallops and shrimp bacon skewers became signature appetizers. Chefs have refined the dish by adding butter sauces, garlic, citrus glazes, and spicy rubs, elevating it from a simple grilled dish to a high-end restaurant entree. Cultural significance. Surf and turf fusion. The pairing of seafood and bacon is a luxury meets comfort combination, common in steakhouses, seafood restaurants, and holiday feasts. It symbolizes coastal wealth and indulgence, making it a common choice for special occasions and fine dining menus. Influence. French cuisine uses bacon-wrapped scallops, courgette, often served with beurre blanc sauce. Italian cuisine adds garlic, olive oil, and white wine, creating a Mediterranean-style seafood dish. American Southern cuisine combines shrimp, scallops, and bacon with Cajun spices or a smoky barbecue glaze. Bacon is a flavor enhancer. Bacon's smoky, salty richness enhances the natural sweetness of shrimp and scallops, making it an irresistible pairing. The dish balances light and heavy textures, making it versatile for grilling, baking, or pan-searing. Economic aspects. The seafood market and pricing trends. Scallops are one of the most expensive seafood items, often priced at $20 to $40 per pound, depending on their size and origin. Shrimp is more affordable, ranging from $6 to $15 per pound, making it an accessible luxury. Bacon is relatively cheap, adding a cost-effective way to enhance seafood dishes while increasing profit margins for restaurants. Restaurant profitability. Restaurants charge $25 to $50 per plate for bacon-wrapped seafood dishes, even though ingredient costs are much lower. The dish is profitable for high-end steakhouses and seafood restaurants, making it a popular menu item in upscale dining. Sustainability and ethical sourcing. The demand for wild-caught versus farmed seafood has raised concerns about sustainability in the shrimp and scallop industries. Ethical sourcing has become a selling point for premium seafood restaurants, with many opting for day-boat scallops and organic shrimp. Bacon sourcing has also evolved, with a rise in pasture-raised, nitrate-free, and artisanal smoked bacons to match the gourmet quality of seafood. Conclusion. Shrimp and scallops with bacon is a decadent fusion of land and sea, with roots in European fine dining, American steakhouses, and coastal cuisine. Its balance of smokiness, sweetness, and umami makes it a highly desirable dish with strong economic value in restaurants, gourmet markets, and meal kits. Homemade shrimp and scallops with bacon recipe. A savory, smoky, and buttery dish, perfect for special occasions, steakhouse steakhouse-style dinners, or gourmet appetizers. Ingredients: 8 large shrimp, peeled and deveined. 8 large sea scallops, patted dry. 8 slices bacon, thin halved. 1 tablespoon olive oil. 1 tablespoon butter. 2 cloves garlic minced. 1 teaspoon paprika. A teaspoon black pepper. 1 tablespoon lemon juice for brightness. For the glaze, optional. 2 tablespoons maple syrup or honey. 1 teaspoon Dijon mustard. Half teaspoon red pepper flakes for spice. Garnishes: 1 tablespoon fresh parsley or chives chopped. Lemon wedges. Instructions: 1. Prep the seafood and bacon. Partially cook the bacon. Place bacon slices on a paper towel-lined plate and microwave for 30 to 45 seconds to slightly pre-cook them. Prevents raw bacon in the final dish. Wrap the bacon. Wrap 1 piece of bacon around each shrimp and scallop, securing it with a toothpick. 2 cooking methods. Pan-seared, best for a crispy fish. Heat olive oil and butter in a large skillet over medium-high heat. Add wrapped scallops and shrimp, cooking for 2 to 3 minutes per side until bacon is crispy. Drizzle with lemon juice and garlic, then remove from heat. Grilled, steakhouse style. Preheat the grill to medium-high heat, 400 degrees. Brush wrapped seafood with olive oil and place on grill grates. Grill for 3 to 4 minutes per side until the bacon is crisp and the seafood is opaque. Oven baked, great for entertaining. Preheat oven 25 in high. Place bacon-wrapped seafood on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Bake for 12 to 15 minutes, flipping halfway. Optional, broil for 1 to 2 minutes at the end for extra crispiness. 3 optional maple glaze. In a small saucepan, mix maple syrup or honey, Dijon mustard, and red pepper flakes over low heat. Brush over shrimp and scallops before serving. Serving ideas: appetizer. Serve with cocktail sauce, garlic aioli, or balsamic glaze. Main dish, pair with mashed potatoes, grilled asparagus, or creamy risotto. Serve alongside steak or lobster for a luxury dinner. Flavor variations: garlic butter version, drizzle with garlic herb butter instead of glaze. Add Cajun seasoning to the seafood before wrapping. Asian-inspired, glaze with soy sauce, ginger, and honey. Final thoughts: this shrimp and scallop with bacon dish is a perfect balance of smoky, sweet, and buttery flavors. Great for dinner parties, date nights, or gourmet appetizers. Would you like a wine pairing suggestion or a side dish recommendation? The origins and impact of chocolate chip cherry granola. The history. Granola itself has roots in the 19th century, originally developed as a health food in the United States. The concept of granola began with Dr. James Caleb Jackson in 1863, who created a baked and crumbled whole grain dish known as Granola. Later, John Harvey Kellogg modified it and marketed his own version, eventually inspiring the modern granola we know today. The combination of chocolate chips and cherries is a more contemporary addition, likely stemming from the growing demand for diverse and indulgent granola flavors in the late 20th and early 21st centuries. Chocolate and cherries have been paired together for centuries in desserts, particularly in European confections like Black Forest cake, and their addition to granola follows the trend of making traditionally healthy snacks more palatable and appealing. Cultural significance. Health and wellness movement. Granola has long been associated with health-conscious consumers, hikers, and those seeking nutrient-dense snacks. Adding chocolate chips and dried cherries makes it a more indulgent option while still maintaining its reputation as a wholesome snack. Hiking and outdoor culture. Due to its lightweight, energy-dense nature, granola and trail mix variations has been a staple for hikers and outdoor adventurers. The chocolate provides quick energy, while cherries add a tart contrast and antioxidants. Artisanal and gourmet trends. In the 21st century, small batch and gourmet granola brands have emerged, introducing high-quality ingredients like dark chocolate, organic oats, and dried Montmorency cherries to cater to food enthusiasts looking for premium products. Aspects. Market growth. The global granola bar and cereal market has expanded significantly, with a CAG or compound annual growth rate of over 4 to 5% in recent years. The demand for healthy, convenient snacks drives this growth. Premiumization. With the rising interest in organic and natural foods, many brands offer higher-end versions of chocolate chip cherry granola featuring organic oats, fair trade chocolate, and non-GMO dried cherries, increasing the product's price and appeal to affluent, health-conscious consumers. Sustainability and ethical sourcing. The chocolate and cherry industries are both affected by sustainability concerns. Many granola brands now source ethically produced cocoa and sustainably grown cherries, especially as consumers become more aware of environmental and labor issues. Retail and distribution. Granola, including flavors like chocolate chip cherry, is sold in supermarkets, health food stores, and online retailers, with premium brands commanding higher price points, $5 to $10 per bag versus generic brands at $2 to $4. Conclusion. Chocolate chip cherry granola is a modern adaptation of a classic health food, balancing indulgence with nutrition. It reflects shifting consumer preferences, from its roots in 19th century health movements to today's premium, sustainable food trends. The economic impact is substantial, with a growing market for healthy, high-quality snacks that cater to both everyday consumers and gourmet food lovers. Homemade chocolate chip cherry granola recipe. A delicious and crunchy granola with the perfect balance of sweet chocolate, tart cherries, and nutty oats. Ingredients: 3 cups rolled oats, old-fashioned, not quick oats. 1 cup chopped nuts, almonds, pecans, or walnuts. Half cup unsweetened shredded coconut, optional. Salt. 1 teaspoon cinnamon. Cup coconut oil or butter, melted. 3 cup honey or maple syrup. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1 cup dried cherries, half cup chocolate chips, dark or semi-sweet, chia seeds or flax seeds, optional for extra nutrition. Instructions. Preheat oven to 25 degrees. Line a baking sheet with parchment paper. Mix dry ingredients. In a large bowl, combine oats, nuts, salt, cinnamon, and shredded coconut. Prepare wet mixture. In a separate bowl, whisk together melted coconut oil, honey or maple syrup, and vanilla extract. Combine and bake. Pour the wet mixture over the dry ingredients and toss until evenly coated. Spread onto the baking sheet in an even layer. Bake for 20 to 25 minutes, stirring once halfway through until golden brown. Cool and add mix-ins. Let the granola cool completely before stirring in dried cherries and chocolate chips. This prevents the chocolate from melting. Store. Keep in an airtight container at room temperature for up to 2 weeks or freeze for up to 3 months. Ideas. Sprinkle over yogurt or smoothie bowls. Eat as a snack straight from the jar. Serve with milk or almond milk as cereal. Use as a topping for ice cream. Best store-bought chocolate chip cherry granola brands. If you prefer convenience, here are some of the best brands that offer chocolate chip cherry granola. Bare Naked Chocolate Cherry Granola. Made with whole grain oats, dark chocolate, and dried cherries. No artificial preservatives. Available in most grocery stores and online. Nature's Path Love Crunch Dark Chocolate and Red Berries. Organic, non-GMO granola with rich dark chocolate chunks and tart dried cherries. Slightly indulgent but healthier than regular chocolate cereals. Bob's Red Mill Cherry Almond Granola. Uses Montmorency cherries and crunchy almonds. No artificial sweeteners, sweetened naturally with honey. Purely Elizabeth Chocolate Sea Salt Granola with cherries. Gluten-free and made with coconut sugar. Has a slight salty sweet taste. Good for gut health with added probiotics. Kind healthy grains, dark chocolate and cherry granola clusters. Cluster style granola, great for snacking. Uses 5 super grains: oats, millet, quinoa, amaranth, buckwheat. Lower in sugar than most granolas. Which one should you choose? For a healthier option, Nature's Path Love Crunch or Purely Elizabeth. For an indulgent treat, Bare Naked or Kind Healthy Grains. For a classic traditional granola, Bob's Red Mill. Love learning about the history of food? Want to see more delicious deep dives into culinary culture? Then don't forget to subscribe to Knowledge Void and hit that notification bell so you never miss a bite. If you want to help support the channel and keep these mouth-watering videos coming, consider joining my Patreon. You'll get exclusive content, behind-the-scenes insights, and even more tasty history. Click the link in the description to become a patron today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next delicious episode.
The history and cultural significance of Chinese chicken lettuce wraps. The history. Chinese chicken lettuce wraps are rooted in traditional Chinese cuisine, with influences from Cantonese, Sichuan, and northern Chinese dishes. The idea of using lettuce as a wrap for minced meat has existed for centuries in Chinese cooking, especially in banquet-style and dim sum dishes. Early Chinese influence: san choi bao. In Cantonese cuisine, san choi bao, literally lettuce wrap in Chinese, is a dish featuring minced pork or chicken stir-fried with hoisin sauce, soy sauce, and aromatics, served in crisp lettuce cups. This dish is popular in Hong Kong, Guangzhou, and other Cantonese-speaking regions, often appearing on dim sum and banquet menus. Adaptation in Western cuisine. In the late 20th century, Chinese chicken lettuce wraps gained popularity in American Chinese restaurants, with chains like P.F. Chang's popularizing the dish. The dish was modified to fit Western palates, incorporating sweeter hoisin-based sauces, water chestnuts, and ground chicken or turkey instead of pork. Modern variations and fusion cuisine. With the rise of low-carb, paleo, and keto diets, lettuce wraps became an alternative to rice or bread-based dishes. The dish has since expanded globally, with variations in Thai, Vietnamese, and Korean cuisines using different meats and sauces. Cultural significance. Traditional Chinese banquet and dim sum culture. Lettuce wraps are often served in family-style banquets as a starter or side dish, emphasizing freshness and balance in Chinese cuisine. Lettuce, xing cai, sounds similar to growing wealth in Cantonese, making it symbolic of prosperity during celebrations. American Chinese restaurant scene. P.F. Chang's and other Chinese-American restaurants introduced a milder, sweeter version of lettuce wraps to Western audiences. This adaptation has made lettuce wraps a staple in Asian fusion cuisine across the U.S. and beyond. Global health and fitness trends. The rise of low-carb, high-protein diets like keto and paleo made lettuce wraps a trendy alternative to tacos, sandwiches, and dumplings. They became popular in meal prep and fitness communities as a light yet flavorful dish. Economic aspects. Growth in Asian cuisine market. The Asian food market in the U.S. and globally has seen steady growth, with the Chinese fast casual dining market exceeding $20 billion annually. Major chains like P.F. Chang's, Pei Wei, and Panda Express continue to introduce low-carb Asian dishes, including lettuce wraps. Rise of healthy and low-carb eating. The gluten-free and keto food markets are projected to grow to $14+ billion by 2027, making lettuce wraps a profitable item in restaurant menus and packaged meal kits. Demand for organic lettuce, lean meats, and Asian condiments has increased, boosting revenue for food suppliers. Cost and profitability. Lettuce wraps are a low-cost but high-margin item for restaurants. Chicken or pork, affordable protein plus lettuce, low-cost bulk ingredient, equals high-profit dish. Many restaurants sell lettuce wraps for $8 to $15 per plate, even though the cost to make them is only $2 to $4 per serving. Conclusion: Chinese chicken lettuce wraps blend traditional Cantonese flavors with modern health trends, making them a cultural staple and economic success. Whether served in banquet-style dining, American Chinese restaurants, or fitness meal plans, their versatility, flavor, and nutritional benefits keep them in high demand. Recipe: a savory, crunchy, and healthy dish inspired by traditional Cantonese cuisine and modern Asian fusion flavors. Perfect as an appetizer, light meal, or meal prep option. Ingredients: for the chicken filling, 1 pound ground chicken, or you can always use turkey or pork. 1 tablespoon vegetable oil or sesame oil. 3 cloves garlic, minced. 1-inch piece ginger, grated. Half a cup yellow onion, finely diced. Half a cup water chestnuts, diced, adds crunch. 1/4 cup carrots, shredded, optional for extra texture. 1/4 cup green onions, chopped. For the sauce: 3 tablespoons hoisin sauce. 2 tablespoons soy sauce, or tamari for gluten-free. 1 tablespoon oyster sauce, optional, for extra umami. 1 teaspoon rice vinegar, for a tangy balance. 1 teaspoon honey or brown sugar, for mild sweetness. 1/2 teaspoon red pepper flakes or sriracha, optional for heat. For the lettuce wraps: 1 head butter lettuce or iceberg lettuce, for crisp wraps. 1/2 cup crushed peanuts or cashews for garnish. 1 teaspoon sesame seeds, optional. Extra green onions and cilantro for garnish. Instructions: cook the chicken filling. Heat oil in a large skillet or wok over medium-high heat. Add garlic, ginger, and diced onions. Sauté for 1 to 2 minutes until fragrant. Add ground chicken and cook until browned, breaking it apart with a spoon, about 5 to 7 minutes. Stir in water chestnuts, shredded carrots, and green onions. Make the sauce and combine. In a bowl, whisk together hoisin sauce, soy sauce, oyster sauce, rice vinegar, honey, and red pepper flakes. Pour the sauce over the chicken mixture, stirring well to coat. Let simmer for 2 minutes until thickened. Assemble the lettuce wraps. Wash and separate lettuce leaves. Pat dry. Spoon chicken filling into each lettuce leaf. Garnish with crushed peanuts, sesame seeds, and green onions. Serve and enjoy. Serve with extra hoisin sauce or sriracha on the side. Pair with a side of jasmine rice or steamed veggies for a heartier meal. Healthier and dietary variations. Low-carb/keto. Use coconut aminos instead of soy sauce. Remove the honey and add extra sesame oil. Gluten-free. Swap soy sauce for tamari and ensure the hoisin sauce is gluten-free. Vegan option. Replace chicken with crumbled tofu, mushrooms, or jackfruit. Serving ideas. Pair with spring rolls, miso soup, or cucumber salad. Serve with a side of jasmine rice or cauliflower rice for extra sustenance. Drizzle with a little sweet chili sauce or extra soy sauce for added flavor. Do you love learning about the history of food? Want to see more delicious deep dives into culinary culture? Then don't forget to subscribe to Knowledge Void and hit that notification bell so you never miss a bite. If you want to help support the channel and keep these mouth-watering videos coming, consider joining my Patreon. You'll get exclusive content, behind-the-scenes insights, and even more tasty history. Click the link in the description to become a patron today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next delicious episode.
The history and recipe of fish tacos in lettuce wraps. History of fish tacos in lettuce wraps. Fish tacos have deep roots in Mexican coastal cuisine, especially in the Baja California region, where fresh fish, handmade tortillas, and vibrant toppings define this street food staple. Origins of fish tacos, California, Mexico. The Baja-style fish taco is believed to have originated in Ensenada or San Felipe, influenced by Spanish, indigenous, and Asian culinary traditions. Spanish colonists introduced wheat flour and frying techniques, while indigenous Mexicans used corn tortillas and fresh seafood. Asian immigrants, mainly from Japan and China, in Baja influenced tempura-style battered fish preparation. Evolution into lettuce wraps. Traditional fish tacos use corn or flour tortillas, but in the 21st century, health-conscious trends led to lettuce wrap substitutions as a low-carb, gluten-free, and fresh alternative. This trend grew in California and fitness communities where keto, paleo, and Whole30 diets gained popularity. Paco's fish tacos, if referring to a restaurant or chef, likely adapted to modern diet preferences while keeping traditional flavors. Cultural significance. Mexican coastal cuisine meets modern health trends. Fish tacos are a staple in Mexican coastal cities like Ensenada and Tijuana, where street vendors serve them with cabbage slaw, crema, and fresh salsa. Lettuce wraps reflect California fusion cuisine, adapting Mexican flavors to low-carb and gluten-free diets. Surf and beach culture influence. Baja fish tacos are deeply connected to surf culture, particularly in Southern California and Mexico, where they are a post-surf meal due to their light yet satisfying nature. Lettuce wraps offer a refreshing alternative to heavier tacos, making them perfect for warm weather and beachside dining. And dietary adaptations. Traditional fish tacos often use beer-battered fish and creamy sauces, while lettuce wrap versions focus on grilled fish, fresh veggies, and avocado-based sauces. This aligns with the rise of gluten-free, keto, and Whole30 diets. Market growth for seafood and healthy food trends. The seafood industry is valued at over $100 billion globally, with fish tacos contributing to the demand for sustainable, fresh seafood options. The low-carb and gluten-free market is expected to surpass $14 billion by 2027, driving demand for lettuce-wrapped tacos as a healthier alternative. Cost and accessibility. Traditional fish tacos with tortillas are often cheaper, $3 to $6 each at street vendors or casual restaurants. Lettuce-wrapped versions tend to be priced slightly higher, $5 to $9 per taco, due to the use of premium ingredients like wild-caught fish, organic lettuce, and specialty toppings. Sustainability and ethical sourcing. The demand for sustainable fish like wild-caught cod, mahi-mahi, or halibut is growing, with eco-conscious consumers willing to pay more for responsibly sourced seafood. Lettuce wraps reduce carbohydrate intake but also align with eco-friendly food trends, e.g. fewer processed ingredients, farm-to-table dining. Conclusion. Fish tacos and lettuce wraps represent the fusion of traditional Mexican cuisine with modern health-conscious trends. Rooted in Baja's seafood culture, they have evolved into a low-carb, gluten-free alternative, aligning with fitness, keto, and clean-eating lifestyles. The economic impact is significant, with rising demand for sustainable seafood, healthy dining, and gourmet street food trends. Homemade fish tacos and lettuce wraps, healthy and flavorful. A fresh, light, and low-carb alternative to traditional fish tacos packed with flavor and crunch. Ingredients and recipe. For the fish: 1 pound white fish fillets, mahi-mahi, cod, tilapia, or halibut. 1 tablespoon olive oil or avocado oil. 1 teaspoon chili powder. Cumin. Half teaspoon garlic powder. Paprika. Salt. Teaspoon black pepper. Juice of 1 lime. For the lettuce wraps: butter lettuce or romaine leaves for wrapping. 1 cup shredded cabbage, purple or green. Cup diced cherry tomatoes, sliced. Cilantro chopped. Crumbled cotija or feta cheese, optional. For the creamy taco sauce: half cup Greek yogurt or sour cream. Tablespoon mayo for extra creaminess. 1 teaspoon hot sauce, e.g. Cholula or sriracha. Half teaspoon garlic powder. Salt. Prepare the fish. Pat fish dry and cut into 4-inch strips for easy wrapping. In a bowl, mix chili powder, cumin, garlic powder, paprika, salt, and black pepper. Coat the fish with olive oil and lime juice, then rub in the seasoning mix. Let marinate for 10 to 15 minutes while prepping toppings. Cook the fish. Grill. Heat a grill or grill pan over medium-high heat. Cook fish for 3 to 4 minutes per side until flaky. Pan-sear. Heat olive oil in a skillet over medium heat and cook fish 3 to 4 minutes per side. Oven baked. Bake at 400 degrees 2 for 12 to 15 minutes. Make the creamy taco sauce. In a small bowl, whisk together Greek yogurt, mayo, lime juice, hot sauce, garlic powder, and salt. Assemble the lettuce wraps. Lay butter lettuce or romaine leaves on a plate. Place cooked fish in the center of each leaf. Add toppings: shredded cabbage, cherry tomatoes, avocado, cilantro, and cheese. Drizzle with the creamy taco sauce. Serve and enjoy. Serve with lime wedges and a side of salsa or guacamole. Pair with a refreshing margarita, agua fresca, or sparkling water. Modifications: keto-friendly, skip tomatoes and use full-fat Greek yogurt. Dairy-free, use coconut yogurt instead of Greek yogurt. Add jalapeno slices or more hot sauce. Crunchy option, top with crushed plantain chips or slivered almonds. Final thoughts: fish tacos and lettuce wraps are a fusion of Mexican flavors with a modern, healthy twist. Whether you make them at home or order out, they offer bold, fresh flavors without the carbs. Love learning about the history of food? Want to see more delicious deep dives into culinary culture? Then don't forget to subscribe to Knowledge Void and hit that notification bell so you never miss a bite. If you want to help support the channel and keep these mouth-watering videos coming, consider joining my Patreon. You'll get exclusive content, behind-the-scenes insights, and even more tasty history. Click the link in the description to become a patron today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next delicious episode.